Welcome back to my official podcast. This is Gaurav Ayaan, and obviously, it looks like RCB have qualified for the playoffs, and it looks like Punjab Kings IPL this year has been done and dusted, and they won't be reaching this year's IPL playoff. So another one-sided game, and we will have this discussion today with none other than Saurabh sir. Saurabh sir, welcome to the show, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Gaurav. Good evening, everyone. It was what to say. Means it was not the kind of an IPL match you expect,
Yes,
especially the way Punjab Kings started. It looked like they should be able to go through and win the match. But I guess this is what has been the problem with Punjab Kings throughout the
yes,
tournament.
the
Somewhere
middle
down the
order.
line, the middle order has not been clicking at all. So
Yes.
unfortunately, this is what has happened, and good for RCB. They have reached playoffs once again. Let's see what they do
Yes,
from here.
and the Punjab Kings are done and dusted in this year IPL. So let's
What is
discuss
the
about this.
situation of Punjab Kings Points? 10 points only, right?
I think they are with this 10 point right now.
Okay, but they are not yet dusted. Done and dusted is not there. There is still a chance. Mathematical chance is there.
No, no, sir. I think today was a 13th game which they played, and they are with the
Okay,
10 points, and one more game to go, and they will reach with the 12 point. So they are
okay,
done
okay,
now, if I'm not wrong.
okay, 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 okay.
But as far as I know, I may be wrong, but as far as I know, they are done. So
Okay.
let's have a discussion with this. First of all, with the RCB batting, once Kohli and Devdutt Padikkal was batting, it looks like a very slow and low kind of a wicket. The old the Sharjah wicket, which looked like that. Once again, you will see that 125 and 130 kind of a total once Virat Kohli and Devdutt Padikkal started.
Yeah, means it looked like means both of them were struggling with the timing.
Yes,
And as you could understand that both Devdutt Padikkal and Virat Kohli has not been in very bad form. Means they might not have been scoring big runs, but they looked in good form throughout the tournament.
yes.
But they struggled with the timing. Uh, but I guess the situation changed once the middle order came into bat. It looked like a
And
little
let's
different kind of
and
game.
you have named you have obviously discussed about this middle order and what has happened to Glenn Maxwell this year. Seems like he's enjoying this team. Seems like he's been enjoying the number which is playing at number four. Is having no pressure that he needs to hit right from the first ball. Earlier used to be which team he was playing. Obviously, the Punjab Kings where he played the most of the cricket. I think he played for Punjab for 5 or 6 years, and he
Yeah.
used to be batting at number five and number six, and his role was to hit from the ball one, and the RCB team has given a completely different role to him, and he's playing like a proper batsman, playing at number four, where you could some in some kind of inning, in some kind of a match. You need to play an anchor kind of inning, and some kind of a match, and some another day you could play role of a finisher. So I think this kind of a role is very suitable to Glenn Maxwell.
Yeah, that is how it looks like. And I don't know where Australia will play, but it seems like number four seems to be a
Yes.
very good place for him. But I was a little surprised that they suddenly changed the order and sent Christian up at number three. I do not know what was the
Yes.
thinking, but thankfully he was out in the first ball itself, because if you'd have played 8-10 balls, then it would have been even difficult for RCB. But I was a little surprised to see he coming up, because Bharat has not been very bad at number three. So I was a little surprised. But Glenn Maxwell, he and Evie de Villiers in the middle actually played a sweet little partnership, which actually took the run rate up, because their run rate, if you could see the top order, when the openers were struggling a bit, their scoring rate was not very high. And they had taken away a lot of balls as well. So that partnership with Evie de Villiers and Glenn Maxwell actually changed the momentum for RCB.
Even though Eddie de Villiers didn't contributed a lot in this RCB, a total of a 160 plus a score, but the partnership was very vital for the RCB team.
Yeah, that is what I said, because Evie de Villiers hit 1-6, which was his trademark shot. After that, he got run out. I guess if you'd have not been run out, I think he was in the mood today. But overall, that
Yes.
partnership actually changed the momentum for RCB.
And again, Mohammad Shami was obviously, if you see his figures, you will see that he was a touch expensive today, but he though picked up 3 wickets. And Moises Henriques, I don't know what happened to him. He looked like a brilliant bowler in this kind of a pitches, and he picked up also 3 wickets.
Yeah, see, Mohammad Sami picked up all the 3 wickets in the final over, which is very good news
Yes.
for India, because
Yes.
he will most probably start with Bumrah in the World T20, and we
He
need
needs
players
to.
at the depth. And his death bowling has been superb over the last couple of years, and he has continued doing that. He went for a few runs in the first few overs, but he recovered very well in the last over. Moises Henriques, if you follow his career in IPL, he started with KKR, and I saw his debut match at Eden Gardens. So whenever he plays the first match, I have seen him. He performs very well. Even for KKR, he picked up 2 wickets. I remember I was at Eden Gardens that day. Even for Sunrisers when he was playing, the first couple of
Yes.
matches when he's selected, he either score runs or he picks up wickets. Today again, Punjab took him for the first time. He ended up picking up 3 wickets. So and they lost by just 6 runs, right? Moises Henriques could have won the match also for them.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Yes.
but it was a pretty good performance by Henriques.
Let's discuss about this. Obviously, we need to discuss about Moses Henriques, but I will discuss this issue later on. But let's discuss about this RCB. Once Punjab Kings was decided to chase 164, KL Rahul, again, the Punjab Kings batting still remains the same. They rely heavily on the KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal.
Yeah, and especially Mayank Agarwal, because Mayank Agarwal has been very positive. Means he's
Yes.
throughout the tournament, even in UAE, whatever runs he has scored, his strike rate has been very high. KL Rahul, you cannot say the same thing because he is a little confused. So I think KL Rahul is in the same category almost like Rishabh Pant when it comes to captaincy. And
Yes.
somewhere down the line, the pressure can be seen while batting.
Yes.
So I don't think KL Rahul is this kind of a batsman because he just goes bang, bang, bang. And I am not seeing that happening from the time he has become a captain. But I am very, very surprised at the way Puran is batting. This is
Yes.
one of the biggest problems for Punjab because 91 for no loss. Come on, I mean they should have won this match. From 91
And
for
he
no
was batting
loss,
at number three. He was batting
yeah,
at number three, and the commentators were discussing that Puran needs to give some time on the pitch. He needs to face at least 10 or 12 balls. But Puran said, "Hang on, I don't need to listen on the commentators, whatever say." Obviously, don't listen
yeah,
to what the
yeah,
commentators saying. But he got out on the probably seventh or eighth ball.
yeah. His only way of playing is that he goes very positive. But the thing is
Yes,
that he is absolutely in bad form. I do not
yes.
know, Burns, what Punjab is going to do over the next 2 matches. Chris Gale, should they try or not? But their middle order is in a very bad state, and I
Chris Gayle
am
has already left. Chris Gayle has already left the bio bubble. So
okay. He has already left the Bible, so that's gone.
yes.
I am a little surprised that with Saruk Khan they are not utilizing Saruk Khan's talent. This is something I am really surprised.
So you're talking about Shah Rukh Khan. I can understand Shah Rukh Khan is the finisher role that he's batting at number six. And you have already discussed about the Moises Henriques. And for me, whatever I have seen Moises Henriques over the years, I think I'm discussing about especially the IPL. I think Sunrisers Hyderabad has utilized him the best which I've ever seen. I think he was batting at number three for Sunrisers Hyderabad, and he was giving some of the overs also in the middle overs. But Punjab Kings don't know that he's not that kind of a player that he could go out there and will start hitting sixes and fours. He's a very technique kind of a player. He will take some time and then he will start hitting. So if there is a problem in the middle order, why don't you push him batting at number three or four? I think today was the best chance if you could push down Nicholas Puran, let it down the order, and you could put Moses Henriques batting at number three. It would have been completely different scenario.
Yeah, Moises Henriques should play at number three. That is where he performed very well for Sunrisers, and not only
And
that,
even in the Sydney Sixers, if I'm not
yeah,
wrong, so
yeah, and most importantly, who are your main batsmen and who are given you runs, they should be in the top four. Puran might
Yes.
have done very well last year, but this year he's not in form. So
No, not at
ideally,
all.
after the openers, number three should have been Moises Henriques since you are playing him. And if
Yes.
I was there in the management, I would have put Shahrukh Khan at number four. In a 20 over
Yes.
match, you have to give Shahrukh Khan the number of overs because he is a very good, talented player. I don't think means Punjab Kings actually utilizing him properly. And then you can put number five for Puran and number six for Sarfaraz. Means putting Sarfaraz ahead of Moises Henriques and all, I think something is wrong with the understanding of the team management.
And Sarfraz got a brilliant ball from Yuzvendra Chahal. Since we are
Of
discussing
course.
about this, Sarfraz, Yuzvendra Chahal bowled again. He bowled brilliant today, and he showed us that selectors need to reconsider him. Obviously, he picked up 3 wickets again.
Yeah, so as I said, all the bowlers who have not been selected, they are playing
Yes,
brilliantly. Yeah, you
yes,
see, means there you have Rahul Chahal who is not being selected for Mumbai, and here Chahal is picking up wickets after wickets. There, Thakur and Deepak Chahar are continuously picking up wickets, and there you have Bhuvaneswar Kumar who is struggling. So it's a very then you have Isan Kisan who is not being taken in the 11, and Shreyas Iyer is scoring runs and winning matches. So something is gone wrong. I think the selectors meeting need to happen very quickly. Otherwise, we are in for a deep shock in the
yes.
World T20.
Yes, and Harshal Patel, obviously he didn't take in a wicket, but he was very economical considering he has given only 27 or 28 run in 4 overs and without taking any wicket. So again, he bowled a brilliant last over today. Also, I think in the last over, yes, 4 over 27 and without taking any wicket. So he was quite
Yeah,
remarkable
yeah,
today. So let's, yes, go ahead, sir.
yeah, means Harshal Patel went for a few runs only in the last over. But by that
Yes,
time, the match was already in RCB's pocket. So Harshal Patel bowled brilliantly in the first 2 overs because I think in 2 overs he
yes, sir,
went
go
for only
ahead.
6 or 7 runs.
So I think, sir, we need to obviously move forward for the next segment called hit and miss. So who was according to you was hit in this match, and who was according to you was miss in this match? So
See, this match was turned around by Glenn Maxwell's innings. So I will go with Glenn Maxwell as the hit player of this match. And the person who missed out, I will go with Nicholas Puran. Means ideally he should not be in the 11, but when he came in at 91 for one, he got the opportunity to take the team home, but he missed it.
okay, and your prediction for the second match, sir?
See, there is no prediction, but KKR should win. If this match you cannot win, then automatically they are also out. So they
Yes.
have to. They have made a good decision of bringing in Sakibul Hassan
Sakibullah Khan in place
in
of
place of Sifat. So that improves their bowling a little bit. So hopefully KKR will win.
Okay. So we will meet after some times once the second match finished. Till then, guys, do like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Till then, bye, bye. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.